Good morning. This is Joe. Kind of a little twist on how we do things. Usually people post their questions on YouTube, and then I answer them. However, I'm going to be answering some questions I got off of Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, Real Life Ministries. There's a picture of me and my family. You can subscribe to that. Also subscribe to this YouTube. And of course, tell your friends about both. There's ways to give financially and through prayers and through other stuff that you can locate and find on my Facebook account. We'll make a video per question that I got. I got 2 of them, so I'll be making 2 videos. This one is about marijuana. And is it okay if it is prescribed by a doctor? Pretty much. There's a lot of verses people like to use, especially the one in Genesis that says God's given us dominion over the plants and to go make use of it. I've talked to a couple drug dealers who then use that as their justification, if you will, for illegally selling illegal substances. And then I ask them, well, what about the verse that says to obey the laws of the land set by the people of that land unless they make you sin against God? In which, of course, then they don't have an answer and they no longer want to talk, or they try to change the subject or something of that nature. But this isn't about illegal marijuana or the usage of illegal marijuana, selling or buying or anything of that nature, but is it okay to use marijuana in prescripted by doctors usage? Pretty much marijuana is the same effect as radiation that they use for cancer patients. Pretty much what they want to do is for those who have cancer and there's no cure for it, and radiation isn't working, and all the other treatments they use for cancer is not working, what a doctor will do is he will prescribe to you some marijuana because it makes you immune to the pain. It eases it off of you because you're in such pain you can't take it. Some people even faint from it. So what this does is allows them to be able to have some time where they're not in pain so they can enjoy their family before they go to be with the Lord, or if they so chose to not be with the Lord and, go to hell. So is it okay? Is it a sin or is it not to use that marijuana? Well, I want to go back to the verse in Genesis, which I told you the drug dealers would use to try to justify what they talked about. God said He gave us dominion over the earth, the animals on it, in it, and above it in the air, and all the plants on the earth, and their seeds. Well, everything God made, He looked upon it, it says, and He called it good. So we can say, yes, marijuana is good if used correctly. Well then, how can it be used correctly? If you are not against radiation for cancer patients, which all radiation does, is a very extreme harmful product. What it does is it kills your body. And hopefully, and if you ask your doctors, they will tell you this, they hope it kills your body quicker than the cancer does. Because if your body dies quicker from the radiation and chemotherapy and all that kind of stuff, then the cancer will die itself. And that's how they can treat the cancer. Then once the cancer is dead, they quit giving you the radiation because it would kill you if they continue to give it to you. Sometimes you've even heard rare cases where the radiation was too much and killed the person off while they were trying to kill off the cancer. Now, if you're fine with that, then I don't see how you could have a problem with legal marijuana. Now, yes, there's tons of loopholes. Doctors could be wicked. They could be giving it out on the streets. But that is not a legal prescription of marijuana. That's them breaking the law. I can understand you having an issue with that. But if you use it in a way that's used for medical purposes to heal the body and to take away the pain, it's just like taking an Advil to take away your headache. The headache is still there. You just are no longer feeling the effects of it until it goes away. This prescriptive marijuana does the same thing. So if you know somebody and they are taking prescriptive marijuana, it's usually always because of cancer and that there's no cure, or it's so painful during the cure they're letting them do it while they're giving radiation and things of that nature. Do I believe it to be a sin? to use prescripted marijuana in the correct legal form? No. I've found no scripture that says that it is a sin and things of that nature. Do I believe it to be a sin to use marijuana illegally on the streets, all that kind of stuff, not by a prescripted form done correctly? Then yes, I do believe marijuana to be a sin. So I want to make that very clear with you. Marijuana illegally, sold off the streets, done against the law, yes, it is a sin because you're abusing it. Just like anything that can be used for good can be used for bad, you're using it for bad. Also, you're breaking the law, which is another sin on top of that. So every time you use marijuana, you're doing two sins. You're breaking the law, and then you're doing something harmful for your body. Now, if you use it prescription-wise, no, it is not a sin, because you're using it in the correct manner, in the good manner, from which this plant can be used. I hope I answered your question. If you have any thoughts, even if they completely disagree with mine, I'm absolutely cool with that. Post your videos on my site, on my Facebook site, or on this YouTube page. Also, post your comments in the comment box below. I would like to read them. I might even, heck, reply back to you. It's the first video of the day. It's 9 o'clock, and so I will then be getting off to go eat myself a bagel, and then come back and make another video. Alright,